I'm so sorry to break in this to you, but some of you are so stubborn that after looking at this video, you're still gonna go and shop for a Lincoln Navigator, Ford Expedition, or your stupid Toyota Sequoia, because you know what? When you have something like this exist on the market, why would you go spend money on one of those vehicles? I mean, look at this. This is called 2025 Yukon Denali Ultimate XL. It's a boss looking vehicle. When you drive one of these mammoths, not only that, you're gonna gain all the status quo, you're gonna have all the power and the comfort that you can absolutely imagine in the world. Price of this vehicle is gonna be $145,000 in Canada. You can convert that into the US dollars, but let's just come to the review right here. First off, you're gonna see this Vader Chrome blacked out grille at the front end with the GMC logo, which is fully blacked out. Not only that, you have the map in grains right in between. Behind this grille, you have your aero shutters that open and close to keep the temperature of the engine maintained. And underneath here, you have your night vision area, as you can see, and obviously the fully blacked out bumper. C-shaped LED lights, that's what GM is offering for 2025 and moving forward models until the next facelift. You have the 3 precision LED lights, 3 stacks, looks really good, and you have the fog lamps too. Underneath, another Vader Chrome right here too. Now, come to the side, you have the ultimate badging here. You have the 24 inches aluminum brushed gunmetal wheels that looks really, really good. For suspension, you have magnetic ride control that changes itself about 1,000 times every time you go over a bump. And you do have air suspension as well. Independent suspension at the front, independent suspension at the back. With that being said, there is no solid axle front on back, and that provides you the maximum comfort possible. Now, if you live in a place like Alberta, like I do, and if you're really, really concerned about snow, you can also put 22 inches wheels or 20 inches wheels. It is going to ruin your look of the vehicle, but you know what? If that's what your taste is, that's not a problem. Huge looking vehicle. You have the power boards, as you can see. As soon as you open the door right here, they open and they closes as well. This one being an XL model, you have about 14 inches of more space. With that being said, you're going to have a lot more space inside the vehicle. And at the back right here, you have the Vader Chrome on top, as you can see, the Denali badging, Yukon, and a GMC logo at the bottom right here. Towing package right here, you can tow up to 8,000 pounds, back end sensors, and quad exhaust, as you can see right here. It sounds really nice. You can also upgrade it to a catback exhaust as well. Talking about the key, this is how it looks like, remote starter, all that kind of stuff. And one more thing I would like to mention with this vehicle, that for 8 years, you will also have the My GMC app, mobile app, where you can start your vehicle or shut down using the app only. And if you want to track the location of the vehicle, you can also do so too. Now, look at the space, all the space that you can get it at the back. You have the GMC logo on the cargo mat, as you can see. Of course, that's an additional accessory. And when you come inside, you have the GMC logo here, and there is an ambient lighting, or you can call it a little bit of illumination package lighting coming out of these sill plates right here. You can drop your seat just by pressing these buttons, as you can see. And if you want to haul something, you can easily do so. You can do the same thing with the second row as well, but I won't get into that in a second. You have a 110 at the back as well. Now, let's get straight to the engine so I can show it to you what's packing under the hood. All right, here it is. Under the hood, you will get 6.2 V8 engine that's putting on 420 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque, paired to 10-speed transmission. If you will change this regular air filter to a performance one, like an cold air intake, that's going to increase your horsepower by about 10 clicks. And by upgrading the exhaust to a catback exhaust, it will also provide you about 10 to 14 horsepower there. Not a huge difference, but if that's something you are interested in, you can definitely do so later on under the GM surveillance, no problem. And you also have another option to have 3-liter diesel, which is inline 6 turbo diesel, providing you amazing fuel economy depending where you live. That's something that you can spec it out. In the full tank, you'll be able to get about 1,100 kilometers in a full tank. With a 6.2, obviously it's going to be a little bit of a gas guzzler, but still about 600 to 650 kilometers, which is not that bad. Thank you so much for watching this video up to this point here. I truly appreciate that. If you're getting some value, make sure you press that subscribe button, and do not forget to come and check it out some other vehicles. All right, let me just show you this vehicle from inside here. This is how the leather looks like. It used to be Alpine Amber, now it's just a darker version of that. You have the real wood inside here, aluminum plating all around. Performance Series Bose speaker, and you have the massaging seats right here. Chocolatey seats, as you can see, with the vanilla accents, as you can see. Right here, you have the ultimate badging with the Denali map coordinates. Denali is actually mounted in the United States, so if you'll put these coordinates in the map, you'll be able to see that. And you have the speakers and the headrest, Performance Series, 18 speakers, looks really good. Denali illuminating sill plate right here, all weather mats as you can see. All right, this is how the vehicle looks like from inside right here. You have the Denali badge right here, Super Cruise, which we're gonna get into in a second, and you have this light right here for Super Cruise. You can see the heads-up display, which looks really good, and you have the digital dash where you can throw your maps in as well. If you use Apple CarPlay or the Android app, or if you have your Waze map app, you can also throw that there too, depending on how you like it. 360 camera, this is how it looks like. You have the auto park assist, which I'm gonna get into in a second as well. Auto 4x4 light controls and your brake controller, since you will be pulling some sort of a trailer or a boat when you are at that richness level here, right? For the first time, GMC has been offering your paddle shifters behind the steering wheel, which you can turn it on when you go in the drive mode. Just go in the L mode and you can use your paddle shifter depending on however you want to drive it. Now, leather dash all across right here, space right here for your change if you like, and you have the rear camera mirror. If the whole vehicle is filled with a lot of people and you can't really see it, you can just do this and you can see everything behind. Looks really good. Real wood goes all across, a big touchscreen with the Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and of course trailering package, all that kind of stuff. You can control your entertainment hub, screens are at the back, and you have the side vents right here. Now, you have inbuilt Google in this one. Current temperature is 23 degrees. Let me show you something. Hey Google, set temperature to 18 degrees.
Okay, changing the temperature to 18 degrees.
Did you see that? Now, since you're a rich person and sometime you get bored with your daily shenanigans, you can also do this. Hey Google, tell me a joke.
What do you call a bear with no teeth? A gummy bear.
You know, it can be lame, but you know what? It's not that bad. And you have the gloss black finish right here with the word on the side. You have cup holders right here. That's just my personal belongings, but you have the wireless charging, USB, USB-C as well, and the Denali badge right here too again. And underneath here, these are your GMC branded your headphones that looks really cool, and you can use it on your rear screens, which I'm gonna get into in a second. Okay, and there's one more thing that you can do. You know, unlike any other vehicles that actually copy Yukon, you have an original portion right here. You press this button right here and you can move your center console all the way back, and when you'll open this area, you have the wallet space right here. You can either throw in your cash, or if you're a guy with the gun, you can also do that as well. When you'll press this button again, the whole thing will move forward to provide you the best comfort possible. But can you guys just take a second to admire these stitchings? Whoever did this, whoever designed it, they did a really good job. It looks really plush, soft, and luxurious too, right? Overall look is just 10 on 10. Let me know your thoughts. What do you guys think about that? This is how the seats looks like at the back end here. You can drag your seats forward and backward using this shifter, and if you want to put down your seats, you can either lift this one, pull this latch at the back, or there is a button inside as well. But I want to show it to you what kind of space you get. I'm 6'2", my seats are way far back, like I'm 6'7". But you know what, plenty amount of space right here if a normal person is driving, not as down. This is how the screen looks like. You can tilt them the way you like. You can connect your headphones if you like, or you can turn it off as well. You can connect basically any sort of a headphones, or you can choose to go with the cabin speakers as well. You can change, you can see the trip information, fuel range, and the speedometer if you like. So if you're a kid watching this on the behalf of your parents there, you can see how fast they are driving, just so you can keep them accountable too. Cup holders in the middle, all weather floor liners right here, and you have the HDMI ports here. You do have 110 right here too, and you have your digital screen. Now, you only get this if you will get a Denali Ultimate, especially this digital screen right here. Now, for the TV screens, one more thing, you can actually choose to use different programs on two different screens, or you can use one screen on both of them and duplicate it if you like, no problem. Full panoramic sunroof here. You can also have an executive package where you'll have these seats, looks like front seats. You'll have a speakers in the headrest, and these seats will be cooling, massaging, and heated, which is already looks really cool and bougie actually. Now I'm just gonna slide back to the rear seats here just so I can show it to you what kind of space that you do get at the back here. Now, just look at this. My front seats were set in a way the way I was asked to, based on the driver, which was me, pretty reckless. Still a decent amount of space. I'm 6'2", look at this. My head is not really touching. Air vent is right on top of my head. I do have cup holders here, a soft armrest, and a USB-C port too. I can still fit one more person in the middle here and one more on the side. What else can I ask for? And if you have you're way too tall, you can also sit in the middle right here, and it's still gonna provide you the best comfort possible here. Right? It's just a complete family vehicle in my opinion, and nothing really beats that, especially with the XL model where you have a lot of space at the back. You can throw all your luggage there and you'll be all fine whenever you're traveling with your big fat family there, right? But now let me just show you the auto park feature. We'll go for a drive and show you a few more things in this one. All right, here we are driving this mammoth of a vehicle, 2025 GMC Yukon Denali Ultimate XL. Amazing comfort. There is no noise coming inside the cab. You know, when you're driving one of these cars, you're just sailing like a boat. It's not really even a car. You know, when you really compare it with any other vehicle in the market, like a Fords or the Toyotas or anything like that. Yes, there is one or two vehicles which is like a sister concern of this vehicle, which is Tahoe, Suburban, like a loaded ones, or an Escalade. You know, they have the similar platform. Suspension is same. You know, the quietness is same. That's where you can say, yeah, it's like a, you know, comparison. Even then, it's not really a comparison. It's the same family. But when you put it against any other vehicle, this vehicle is winning for sure. And when you buy one of these vehicles, you do not buy it just to fit your family. I mean, you can buy a small van like a Toyota Sienna or a Honda Odyssey. You know, when you buy one of these cars, it's just represent a level of status that, and the comfort and the convenience that you get with this vehicle, because it's just all the power that you get. Now look at this. You know, it runs really smooth. You know, it has a really nice comfort to it. It has a super cruise, which I'm gonna quickly get into in a second right here. You know, I'm gonna turn on my adaptive cruise. As soon as I have my green signal on, it just turns on. Now, some of you might comment, you know, Tesla has an autopilot. Well, this is not a Tesla. Just so you know, it's not a Tesla, it's a Yukon Denali Ultimate, right? It has Super Cruise, it can change lanes by itself. For example, all I have to do is just turn the signal on, and it's gonna change the lane by itself. And I can also set it in a way that the car in front of me is really slowing me down. It can shift me to a faster lane by itself. That's the whole point when you drive one of these cars. Look at this, it's just comfortable. My seats are massaging, you know, a little bit of a heat happening right now, you know, heated steering wheel. It's just the best thing possible out there. Now, some of you want to see what kind of performance it has. Let me just shift it to a sport mode here. This is how it looks like, by the way. Change the persona of the vehicle here. And of course, it has an off-road mode and a tow haul mode, depending on however you want to use it for. I'm going to slow it down, and I'm going to try to speed it up for you guys so I can show it to you how it sounds like. And it goes like this. There you go. V8 6.2, 460 torque. Look at this. Digits climbing up and up. Wow. And braking is just super smooth. It's just so much fun. You just feel confident when you drive one of these cars, right? Wow. You just sit higher than anybody else on the road, you know? It's not even a matter of an ego right now. You just feel that you're accomplished. I will highly recommend, if you're considering one of these cars, make sure you come and check it out at your closest GMC dealer, and at least take it for a spin before you even buy any bigger SUV against the big competitors. Obviously, Ford, Toyotas, don't really consider them when you put it against this bad boy. Obviously, it's a lot expensive than those vehicles too, but for the looks, for the power that you get, it's great. Now, blind spot, boys, you don't really have any crazy blind spot. Everything looks good. Hope you can see it through my camera there, right? And if you really want to see your kids, you can just do this and you can zoom through your people there, and you can turn it on, and here it is. Your camera is at the back helping you out there. Well, with that, I'm done, folks. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are regarding this vehicle. I'll recommend you 10 on 10. If you're not into a gas guzzler vehicle and you get some sort of a free gas from your workplace, if you're in an oil field or anything like that, be sure to check out the diesel engine. It's not going to have as heavy of a rumble and a heavy of a acceleration in this, but you're going to get a lot of higher low end torque, which is about 495 pound-feet of torque with 307 horsepower. But let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are, and with that, we are done here. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you.